Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. No. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
This episode is brought to you by United Airlines. When you want to make the most of your vacation, book with United. They're an airline that cares about your travels as much as you do. United is transforming the flying experience with Bluetooth connectivity, screens, power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to help fit everyone's bag. And with their app, you can skip the bag check line, get live updates, and more. Change the way you fly. Book your next trip today at united.com.
It's been a minute since I've done a podcast episode, and it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I haven't found the time or the mental capacity to. So here I am today. For those who do not follow me on TikTok or any other socials and just listen to me here, if you don't already know, we have received word that there are no DNA matches for Sky in the Japanese database. Getting that news was, I thought I was ready for any result. And that's just something I think I told myself prior to all of this. Considering everything that we've been through, I thought I was ready for no answer, an answer, a partial answer. But when you live with not knowing, you create a lot of justifications for how you feel and why things are the way they are. But when you get a definitive answer, I guess I didn't know how to deal with it. I've been used to just kind of filling in the blanks because my life is just full of blanks. Now that we know that there are no DNA matches for Sky, it feels like we're back at the beginning. We've come so far, having the opportunity to go to Japan, to get so many more people aware of Sky's case. It has been life-changing. But getting the news, it just felt like nothing changed at all. It's been disappointing. My mom was, I guess, settled by this answer. She has been through so much, and she has accepted that we will never know what happened to Sky. And that is the answer that she was hoping for. And for her, I'm thankful. I'm grateful that she got the answer that she wanted, in a way. Is it the perfect answer? Of course not. We want to know what happened to Sky. But with so many variables at play, could she have been a victim of a violent crime? Was it suicide? Was it trafficking? It is, the scenarios are endless. And to try and prepare for any of those scenarios, it's exhausting. So preparing for what we already know, like how we already know how to deal with the unknown, I think it was the easiest transition for her. Now for me, I don't really accept this. I want to know. So for me, on how I'm going to deal with this, I guess I take it day by day. My mom got the answer that she wanted. My mom is 72 years old. Maybe this is the answer that she will get in her lifetime. I plan on living many, many more years. So I'm not settled on this answer in my lifetime. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to be next. And that's okay. I haven't known anything, I guess, at this point. I've just been, going blindly ahead, accepting and patiently waiting to see what will be next. At this point, the police and the detective have told me that there's nothing more that they can do. Is that upsetting to hear? Of course. Nobody wants to hear that nothing more can be done. We do not need to close the case. We do not need to declare Sky as dead. As soon as you declare somebody as dead, basically all resources are gone. Nobody's looking for a dead person. As long as we do not have any answers or definitive proof as to what happened to Sky, Sky will not be declared dead. Does it give us more resources? No. In reality, no. But at least the case won't be closed. At least, if anything pops up, there will be somebody somewhere helping us out in some way. I am at a crossroads, I suppose. I've been taking this time to process a whole year. I moved from California to Connecticut earlier this year. As soon as we got to Connecticut, basically 3 weeks later, my mom and I went to Japan, trying to transition back to living in Connecticut since we haven't been here in over a decade. It has been difficult. I do not know, given the current job market, if my husband and I will be able to stay in Connecticut. That remains to be seen, hopefully, for the sake of my family and my son. My son's liking it here. He likes to be close to his grandparents. So hopefully we will be able to stay, but only time will tell. I am taking my time to settle into this new life. Living in Connecticut compared to California is completely different. Even though I grew up in Connecticut, I got used to living in California. While the pace of life is a little slower, it is taking some time to adjust to, especially now since it's colder. I realized the cold was not something that I missed. I enjoy it a few days, but I don't know if I'm looking forward to the next few months in the cold, in the dark, inside. But I think we're going to do our best to figure this out, because that's what we do. We just figure it out. We take our time and we figure it out. I have been talking with my mom about the future of what this looks like. She is at a place where I feel like she might be comfortable opening up more. So I was discussing with her a little bit of an offshoot of this podcast where it's me and my mom, and we talk about grief. Grief in a way that I feel like doesn't get addressed. How grief affects you from like a generational standpoint. My mom being born in the 50s, me being born in the 80s, and how the world has shaped how we handle difficult situations. I feel as though we have a different type of viewpoint that isn't always expressed, but I feel as though there's so many universals that many people can connect to. So I'm hoping to take the rest of this year, meaning the next few weeks, to kind of figure out where to go with this. And I think it would be really exciting to see. I'm hoping to build a framework of what that would look like and hopefully reach out to the audience to get different perspectives and voices on the challenges of grief and how you deal with it, and come from an honest and raw perspective. I know typically when we go through hard times, we look to, the help of professionals, or we retreat inside. So to shine a light on a very complicated subject that is very singular and very isolating, I think it could do a lot of good. I think it'd be great for, just from a selfish point, for me and my mom. I think even talking with my mom about this subject, it's not something we get to do often. So to talk about it in real time, to process in real time, I think it would be very healing and eye-opening. So that's something I hope to be able to put out there in the next few months, and then to reevaluate how we move forward with Sky's case, because I'm sitting here with my thoughts, and I never believed that I would get this far. Having a podcast, having a TikTok, being able to raise money, go to Japan, get national attention on this. It has been insane. I guess the possibilities are endless. I just don't know what they are yet. So I'm happy to be checking back in with you, and stay tuned. Keep engaging online with me. I have been kind of taking a step back, but it's only to reevaluate. I appreciate the support more than you'll ever know.